This plant is so invasive that some HOAs have actually banned having it planted in their properties. But it tastes so good that homeowners like me plant them anyways. And that is called a raspberry. Today, we're going to be planting raspberries. Now, these are some of the most tasty berries that I've ever come across. And when we lived on the Northeast, up in the Northeast, we had several plants in the back of our property. And they were pretty much wild. And they grew so well. These guys grow like weeds. What more can you ask for? Something that tastes good and you can't kill? Heck yeah! Woo! So join me and let's start planting. Let's start the process of planting this. Because it came from a big box store, it's probably been sitting on the shelf for a very long time. So one of the first things I like to do is I like to give it some water. Because who knows how long this thing has been sitting there with cuts in it, everything drying out. So the first thing I'm going to do is, as we're going to give it water, is I am going to poke a few holes in the bottom to let the water out. Simply because we're going to fill this thing up with water and give it a good feeding and give it a good drink. So let's give this thing some water. What we're going to do is we're going to pretty much soak this and just let it. One of the first things we want to consider is location. Obviously, we want to put it somewhere where it's going to get a lot of sun and not be bothered by pests like birds and stuff like that, although you can put a net over it and ask for something later. But right now, we're looking for location. And the location I got is right over here. And I've already marked the spot that I want to put it in because this is going to be a great spot. All right, so we got our hole dug. Here in North Carolina, our soil is mostly composed of clay. So we dig it down a little further so that way it pools away, and I am going to add some soil to there on the bottom to kind of cushion the roots so it doesn't get root rot. So let's go ahead and put this in. This is as you can see, that's really deep. So what I'm going to do is we're going to add some soil, very loose soil. Just going to add a little bit of clay to that too. Right? Let's see where we are. No, need a little more. There we go. All right. Let's take this to the side. All right, and let's grab our handy dandy knife and let's cut this open and get her planted. Oh, it just breaks right apart. And see, there's the roots right there. So we're going to put it right about there. We're going to add the soil. And I'm going to throw some clay in there. kind of mix it in. Let's get the loose clay. That's kind of dirt too, right? Here's some wet. All right. There we go. Now, on this, I'm going to add a little bit of granulated chicken manure. And we're going to water this real quick. And then we're going to add more soil. Well, let's see how well this drains. Right. Oh yeah, drains really good. Okay, so now I just need a little more soil. All right. Now we're just gonna add some lawn soil to this to top it off. Nice organic. And that should do it. Now, because we did get this from a box store, I am not sure on how well the roots have survived, but within 3 weeks, we should see some kind of growth. And that, my friends, is it. We'll cover this up a little more. And that's it. And that's all there is to it. You dig a hole, you put a little bit of fertilizer and some dirt in, and you put all of your things around, and you kind of pack it out, and you water it. Now you got yourself a raspberry bush. The question is, will it grow? Come back next time, we'll give you an update. Happy planting.